But this piece, it's kind of interesting piece because it's got a lot of our different techniques. It's got collage, it's got the gel plate. This is actually a collage. It was a brush stroke that we did on some tracing paper actually. And this was probably the first print where we felt like we really kind of captured the Breakwall. So the gel plate, we were working with the gel plate because it's one of those things you can do without a press. And it's actually using acrylic paint on the gel plate. And Dan and I soon found that there's a lot of challenges with it.
It's a whole different animal. You know, it's so what we do, the black is put down first, and then you let that dry, and then we came in and put this other layer on top. Well, first actually we did a little rubbing too, kind of like an etching almost.
Yeah, you pull off
Back.
a lot of the black. So what was left with the black, we actually laid down paper on both sides and to get this fine line. And then you can see on the edges, you know, where we were, so we laid down newsprint on top of the acrylic paint and pulled up some of the ink. And you let that dry, and then you come back in with the off-white. That's how we did it. We came back in with the off-white. And then that has to be at just the right kind of stage. And you lay paper on top of that, and then it pulls the bottom layer, the black, and then the also the beige layer.
But you gotta do it fast.
Yeah, it was really
what
tricky.
What is going on?
Because if it gets too dry, you can't pull it up at all.
They end up wasting it. Just rips the paper. And
so this is another little gel plate. These were when we first started again with the gel plate. We were just doing like textures and trying different ways of working with the gel plate. This one is also using the gel plate, and then we made stencils. But you can come in. What's neat about that first layer with the black, we came in and did all kinds of little textures, which is something we like to do on our ceramics too. But and then we wanted to save those little areas. So again, we blocked it out and print the whole thing, both layers at once. And then we came in later and drew the lines.
Something about this buff color, it really seemed to work.
It kind of reminded us of litho.
Yeah.
Lithostone.
It looks just like a lithostone.
And you get some really neat qualities. I mean, like lithography, I think. And so anyway, yeah, there were a lot of exciting things about working with the gel plate, and then there are a lot of frustrating things too. There was a lot that didn't make the show.